Hello members and welcome to the month of August. I'm Lauren Thompson and this is your Long Cove Club Insider. Now, as our members continue to enjoy the outdoors this summer, we thought it would be appropriate to remind you of our roadway safety initiatives. We hope it goes without saying, but roadway safety is always a top priority for our club. In fact, we recently hosted a town hall to gather feedback on proposed options for enhancing our roadway safety. To learn more about this topic, I am pleased to be joined today by Roy Bowen, board member and community services and security chair. So Roy, thanks so much for joining us today. At the May 22nd town hall, some immediate actions were introduced for roadway safety. Can you further explain the changes and additions that are coming our way?
Well, thanks for the question. First of all, whether it's at town hall meetings, surveys, letters to the president, or phone calls, members have continuously expressed concerns about not being comfortable walking or cycling on Long Cove roads, particularly Long Cove Drive and Turnbridge. So doing nothing was not an option. But what we did want to do is explore ways that we could add a level of comfort to those who enjoy walking and cycling on our roadways. There's some immediate things that are taking place as we speak. One is the installation of about 8 speed cameras around the community, basically on Long Cove Drive and Turnbridge. We're going to use those cameras, first of all, to track traffic patterns and really get a sense for vehicle speeds throughout the community. That's going to be followed by an analysis of the data, but then undergirding everything we do is going to be a robust education campaign that's geared towards pedestrians, cyclists, vehicle drivers, be they residents or vendors, to make them aware of roadway courtesies and roadway safety. That is going to roll out very, very quickly. And then we're going to continue to assess members' levels of comfort with walking and cycling on Long Cove roadways. The other thing that you're going to see is a much greater presence of our security team and greater levels of enforcement. There's a commitment to enforce the rules and regulations that we have in place at Long Cove. And that's not only for exceeding the posted speed limit, but for walkers who need to be walking against the oncoming traffic, cyclists who need to be cycling with the traffic, giving way to pedestrians and cyclists that are walking on, that are using Long Cove roadways.
Got it. Now, I understand additional roadway safety options have been explored by the Community Services and Security Committee as well. What more can you tell us about that?
The committee has invested countless hours in exploring a wide range of options intended to bring an added level of comfort to walkers and cyclists on Long Cove roads. One of those options includes somewhat reducing the speed limit, just to give drivers a better sense of awareness of their surroundings. Another option includes constructing an off-road pathway between the security gate and the 9th Tee area and the security gate and the gardens area. This would take walkers and cyclists off Long Cove Drive in the most curvy and shaded parts of Long Cove Drive. Another option is to convert Long Cove Drive and Turnbridge to one-way. Now that, I will tell you, that option did not meet with a lot of enthusiasm by the membership, but it's being held in reserve in case these other options don't work. Another option that was given a lot of consideration was constructing a pathway, off-road pathway, parallel to Long Cove Drive that would take pedestrians and cyclists off of Long Cove Drive. We found that option really not to be viable for the cost involved, the intrusion on members' properties, and just the removal of hundreds of trees that would really dramatically change the nature of the community.
All right, well, do you have any last comments on what members can do to assist with roadway safety in the community?
Demonstrating courtesy and following safe practices is everyone's responsibility in Long Cove. For drivers, be they residents, their guests, or vendors, need to follow posted speed limits and give adequate space when passing a pedestrian or a cyclist. Walkers, walk against the flow of traffic and avail yourself of the bright reflective belts that are provided by the club. Cyclists, cycle with the traffic and again avail yourself of not only the reflective belts provided by the club, but the mirrors that will assist you in seeing folks that are coming up in back of you on the roads. Again, this is just a matter of common courtesy, safe practices, and it's everyone's responsibility.
All right, well, thank you, Roy. There you have it, members. Hopefully that answers some of your questions. Now, if you'd like to view a recording of the recent Security and Safety Town Hall, please visit the Community Initiative's website on Member Central. And that brings us to the end of another Long Cove Club Insider. Thanks again to our guest, Roy Bowen, and thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Lauren Thompson. Stay safe, friends.